He used to use company office. Instead of air conditioning units, he uses something else. Plans combined with clever design.
Good morning, Will.
Good morning.
Hey. So this is the building.
Look nice, huh?
Before you came, that thing when you stand close to it, right? Like when you're underneath it, you're standing and you look up, right? It's really beautiful. It's like a
Forest.
forest, and you come out and go, oh.
And literally a breath of fresh air, as the plants both cool the building and filter the air.
You can see from here a separate system from the structure. It just hang out outside, and it make the space in the middle of the building, and that's why the building is cooling.
That's amazing.
And we have the irrigation system. Yes, please.
Felt very nice, calm, happy.
Yes. Maybe we had been meditating here for a long time, so it makes
Okay, me too. It's a vibration.
good vibration here.
Also, the greenery is so nice.
Yes,
And wherever you go,
and cover everywhere. But you still can see outside. Yeah.
oh, this is nice.
Oh, they have
Oh, the other table tennis. The spaces we live in, they do affect us
Yes.
emotionally, mentally, and obviously going to work when you're in such a green environment, or if you live at home and you're surrounded by green, it affects you in a positive way, as opposed to being looking out the window, the only thing you see is another building.
And
The need for new buildings all over the world is immense. But Voltron shows that it is possible to build in a much more sustainable way by including the natural world in our cities. To feel connected to nature is incredibly important to all of us. Not least our children. But how do we raise them in a big city without losing that connection?
What is this place?
kindergarten for the shoe factory children.
Okay, so it's a kindergarten that is built for the factory workers.
Yes.
That's great.
Yes. So we need to build it very low cost.
Voltron was commissioned to build a kindergarten. I'm curious to see how his vision is passed on to the next generation.
Like you can see, it's totally different from the road, right? And here is like the courtyard with many levels of the greenery.
And is it, okay, so it goes, oh,
Yes, and the playground is connected to the rooftop.
oh, so they can go everywhere, okay?
Yes.
Oh, amazing.
Their playground is like kind of infinity.
Well, the kids look very happy. So you must be a good teacher.
Mỗi ngày đến với các bé là một niềm vui mà các bé cũng rất là thích đi học ở đây.
Every day come here is like very. Kids also very like to come here.
So the kids are gonna come plant?
Yeah, they can put in the seed themselves, and then later the plant grow up. I should do together with them. Can I? Yeah. Chủ nha.
Okay.
There you go.
And then you're gonna plant it. You ready? Come on, you pick it first before you water it. And then look. You do it. All the way. And then over. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This way. That's it. Perfect.
Okay, let's go here.
Oh yeah, I can stay here all day. Great.
con bên kia họ đang hải rau rồi. You can speak Vietnamese. Where are you from? Canada. Vietnamese. So is the first time you playing basketball? Oh, no.
First time here.
First time here, okay.
What are they?
Yeah, wow.
Rồi có gì con?
What do you call this?
Cà tím.
Patin? Eggplant. So what is this called?
Khoai lang in Vietnamese.
Sweet potatoes. Well, that's amazing.
Sweet potato. So sweet potato.
That's my favorite.
In Vietnam, we also take the leaf to
Oh, really?
not only we eat the
That's very sustainable. You have,
yeah,
so how do we make the future more sustainable in all these levels? And where does architecture fit into that?
we should make each architect like a ecological system.
So basically what you're saying is that all the things are actually here. We just have to implement it.
Many elements are for free, like sunlight, like rainwater, like wind. And we need to use that in an effective way.
It's so inspiring. I would, this is a place I would want my kids to go to kindergarten.
Yeah.
What do you think, like, moving forward? Are you optimistic?
Yes, optimistic, but destructive element like social media, internet, TV, human more and more anxiety, unhappy, and mental health will be the problem. So you need concentration.
Yes.
You need to be mindfulness, and then that's why you need to release those things from our mind, our heart.
He was giving me a whole meditation tour when we were walking around. It was very nice. Have you ever meditated? Wait.
Why I haven't?
Have you ever meditated?
No, I haven't.
No. So what's it like to be back in Vietnam? I mean, I know you've been back. You left when you were how old?
I left when I was 8 years old because I was ethnic Chinese and there was some civil unrest. So my dad decided that he was going to take the whole family and escape. And then so we were one of the 10,000 Vietnamese refugees. Our family were the lucky few that were sponsored.
John's family made it to Canada and found what every person on this planet deserves: a safe shelter, a home. For me, John's story is an example of the most precious resource we have. It connects us, it's fundamental to us accomplishing our goals for a better world, and it's one that we all carry: hope. While Votron uses bamboo and plants in its buildings, most construction relies on much more damaging materials and methods. The construction sector is responsible for almost 40% of global CO2.
Seeds. Jesus, that's a lot of technical.
Ja, das ist ja ganz klein, ne? Hi.
You Rebecca?
Yes, I'm Rebecca.
Oh, I'm Nikolai. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And who's this standing over here?
Finn and Sophia.
Hello, Finn. Hello, Sophia. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So what are you guys doing here?
We are receiving a circularity assessment. That means that we look which materials here in the house can be still reused for other projects.
That seems like common sense.
Yes, it seems like common sense you would think, but it's actually not like from construction side, it's still to the reason that we started to always produce everything. We're starting like before 100 years, like every old church was built out of an even older church.
Yeah.
Like just our life nowadays made it possible that we always produce everything new. Actually, 60% worldwide of the waste comes from construction site.
Oh, I see.
We also figuring out that I, as an architect, didn't know that 2 years ago. And I mean, also working before for a very well-known, very design-driven architecture office. And as many of us working for Concola, when we realized a few years ago how bad it is actually what we do, and that we are part of the like climate killer number one, like construction industry, yeah, we wanted to change what we actually, like the process how buildings are done nowadays.
So Kangala is both reused, but it's also recycled. Yeah.
We have always the focus on reuse, and it's really just if there's no other option, then we consider the recycling. But it's really like there's like this whole system of feeding things.
How much fun is it to drive this car? It's not much fun?
It's so fun.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you're going to show me something.
Yeah.
All these rooms, the offices, I guess?
They were offices. But actually these windows are amazing. And those radiators are totally can be reused. And there are like all these little details, like the colors, the materials are like on the market. Yeah, I mean, as long as no one else does it yet, we have to do it.
And why is that important?
Right now, this is always the numbers that really make me, I get really dizzy. The fact is that actually more material right now is already built into houses than it is still in the earth.
Really?
So we have already used most of what is here on the ground. I mean, now all the sand beaches in Africa mostly also get destroyed because we need all the sand for concrete. I don't think how that cannot be important for everybody because like I don't want our world to be even worse. Like I want it to get better.
My mother had a favorite phrase that I try to implement in my life. Common sense. Let's try common sense. Like Beauchamp designing his buildings using plants, water, and the flow of air to cool them. Like the idea that you reuse building materials instead of dropping them in construction work outside, which can be loud and noisy for the people who work here, combine it with actually a working atmosphere.
That's a fantastic way of making, like, I know you think it's really noisy and annoying, but it's all part of the space experience.
Oh, you should be a real estate agent.
Wow. It's very nice to meet you guys. Now I have to find Rebecca. He's in one of the, Rebecca's one of the cubicles. Oh, no, it's broken. We need a new one. Oh no, we don't. Oh, that's a nice little door. That's good. Oh, there she is. Hello, Rebecca.
Hi, nice to see you.
Nice to see you. You have a coffee machine here.
Hi, Dominic.
Dominic, nice to meet you.
Yeah, this is Sean.
Hi, nice to meet you.
And what do you do here?
Flight cycle passport.
That's what we're
That's what we're talking about.
And Dominic,
I'm one of the founders of the
I'm gonna talk to you a little later. Maybe?
Yes.
I noticed a very nice radiator.
So you know that you also saw yesterday and was building in the military? Yeah. I mean, everything you will notice here is actually reused.
Everything.
Not everything.
50%.
80%. Yeah.
I met a gentleman when I got my coffee who was head of the space.
Felix.
Felix.
Somebody as the space manager.
He was explaining why it's so wonderful for the people working here to hear the constant noise outside because it's just part of the space experience.
I mean, there were actually moments in the winter when they were changing the windows in the wind.
A little cold.
They handed out like blankets.
Oh, that's
It
nice.
was nice. That was also
Part of the space experience.
For the freezing for the space experience, yeah.
Passport.
Yeah, passport. You want to grab a chair?
I would love to grab a chair.
So you see, first I want to just show it quickly. This is what we did.
I'll see you later, Dominic.
Yeah. See you later. Find him again. So this is the CA that we did yesterday. So like you will probably recognize in these windows.
I do recognize
Do
them.
you recognize them? Like here are all the projects that we have done like in the last half year. And like here you can buy the facade and you can buy the railings of the staircase and lamps.
How competitive are you guys? What is the equivalent price that you can sell it?
Like 60% of the price that would be used around.
So it is cheaper.
It is cheaper, yeah?
Normally,
Yeah, so like this is the back end then of the CA that we did yesterday.
yeah.
But in the future, we don't have to do all of that anymore, but that we actually already know what is built into a building.
Yeah.
And that everything is documented. We have like a passport where we actually have every material that was used in this building.
Can I see that?
Yes.
This is the standard BIM model, so building information model, where all the information.
Yes.
And now this is the handle for going up the stairs. If you want, I can also show you the rooftop. All the construction sites here.
So what's the biggest challenge?
to really scale. We did around 250 buildings in the last 2 years. But every year in Germany, 20,000 buildings are getting reconstructed and around 400,000 are built.
Yeah.
So basically, that's just tiny what we're doing. And now it's very important to put pressure on the industry that they're changing their systems.
To happen quick.
Not me,
No,
but climate change. The question, it will come. The question is just when it comes. Will it come when we have like another flood? When like our forests are burning? Should we wait until then? Or should we now do it? Like, I think our generation has like a responsibility to change it and to do everything. To put so much pressure on the key people to have to change now, yes.
We need politicians to make some regulations that say, listen, when you build a house, you need to be able to track what you put inside it, and you need to be able to take it apart without turning everything into trash, because it's not trash, it's a resource. Most refining is that it's action, it's happening. Because there's so much talk about how do we do this, and how is this even possible? Showing it by doing. Oh yeah, they had a ping pong table. I have to try it. Only makes sense. As we all know, there's not one solution that solves all problems. Affordable housing is required all over the planet, from Vietnam, Germany, to Kenya. We need to build a lot. Cheaper and faster and more sustainably. But how? I heard about this years ago, that they were trying to do, like small 3D printers, but make them in massive scales. You can actually make houses, and they do that here. Concrete cement is a massive issue when it comes to CO2, but I think this has very big potential, so I'm very excited.
Ready?
Yes.
How are you? I'm good. Oh, I need one of these.
Yes, yes. Yeah.
Why is it called 14 trees?
It's called 14 trees because for every house that we build, we save 14 trees.
Wow.
Yeah. The project that we're doing right now is to get people to know what this 3D printing is about. The benefits are immense. We believe that we can fix the housing prices.
I mean, is it basically like a small 3D print I can buy for my house?
Yeah. It actually operates the same way.
Por eso mi resentimiento.